I'm going to show you Maps 101. Maps 101 is accessible via My Katy Cloud for both teachers and students. There's a lot of different resources in the menu. One is a field trip library. And when you click on that, you have access to a lot of different virtual field trips that students can do either on their own in the computer lab or on the iPads or even on the projector as a class. There's some different collections that you have to choose from. And then in the second drop-down menu is where you will select the field trip that you want to do. So for example, there's one on the water cycle. And then once it gets pulled up, you have a map with some different locations. Each location has information over on the side. And then if you click more details, it has some more information. Sometimes it'll also have some kind of resource to go to, as well as a question for students. So that would be good for them to respond to in their journal or some other place such as Seesaw or Canvas. The next section is National Geographic. National Geographic has a lot of different resources. There's some maps, there's some videos, some articles. Let's say I want to get an outline map. I go to North America, United States, and then I have this map. If I click on Get PDF, it pulls it up as a PDF that I can then print. Next is map collections. There's a lot of different collections. I'll go to physical maps, United States, and then this gives me a physical geography map of the United States. Again, I can get a PDF if I wanted to print it. I can also save it to my computer. And then if I click on Map Sketch, it's going to pull up the map with some tools so that I can draw on it. If students are doing this, you can then have them either print it or save it and turn it into Seesaw or Canvas. There's also some interactive maps. And there's different options. So this one is the Louisiana Purchase. If I click on these options, I can show where the Louisiana Purchase, what the land was. I can see the routes for Lewis and Clark and so on. And then some of them are actually videos. I'm trying to remember which one has a video. This one again is ones that you click on, but some of them will actually play through. If you hit the play button down here, it'll show the movement of the British troops, movement of the American troops, as well as battles, and it's color-coded based on who won them. If you are a bilingual teacher, there are some Spanish language maps as well, even for younger students. So this would be good for just kind of learning about maps in general. And then there's other Spanish maps as well. The next section is Reference Atlas. So when I open up the United States, I can either get the political map, I can change it to a physical map, I can view the flag, and I can get some statistics, some information about that country. I can also do that based on state. So again, I could also do the physical map, the flag, and some statistics on the state. Or I could choose a different country in the world. So maybe I want to go to Europe and then choose Ireland, and I can get the same maps for that. The next section is global perspectives. This has some different information. There will be articles, videos, maps. I'll go to the Earth Day collection. There's some interactive maps, crosswords, articles, a lot of different options. If you teach the primary grades, there are some beginner maps. So learning how to just read and navigate through a map. And then there's some others as well, some more simple ones. Again, we can always get a PDF to print it, save it, or do a sketch. Classroom Resources has a lot of different resources such as information sheets, lesson plans, activities, biographies. So you can choose the type of person, and then it'll either have a video or an article about them. And then the last section is Learn and Play. There's some different games. We've got crosswords, a game show, interactive maps, and some other activities. So this is a great resource, whether you're teaching science or social studies, just something to play around with and see how it could benefit your students.